fast and easy. I hope this finds you doing well, and I hope that you're a lot warmer than I am. At the time of this recording, we're supposed to get about 6 to 8 inches of snow, and it is freezing cold outside in Tennessee. Welcome to another lesson. Today I want to give you something really cool to apply to what we've already been working on. As you know, the lessons kind of stack on top of each other and lend themselves to the previous one and set you up for the next week. Last lesson we talked about doing some phrasing, and we'll touch on that here and there and add more as we go along. But today I want to share something with you that's really cool. You know, I like to teach you how to get a lot more use out of the things that you already know, and by now, if you're on this lesson, you've picked up some really cool things by now. So what we're going to do today is build we're going to build a little bit more, taking something that we've already learned, but we're going to add just a little bit to it and really get some cool stuff out of it. So check this out. In the intro, you saw me kind of jamming around with that same jam track that we worked with on a previous lesson. What I was doing, and you probably didn't recognize it because you haven't been told anything about this, but it goes with today's lesson, straight ahead in reverse. That's the name of today's lesson, straight ahead in reverse. What I want to show you is how to take, we're going to work a little bit in the pentatonic, we're going to work just a little bit behind it, take some of the backstage notes out of the pentatonic, and we're going to take a little bit of Going Country Knot and do this technique that I call straight ahead in reverse. Check it out. As you know, our simple pentatonic looks like this in the key of E, and I know I'm in the key of E because I'm at the 12th fret, and the top string always tells me where I am. Real quick, I had a guy send me a note wanting to know if he had a friend that was playing over a D and I think it was a D, a G, and a C. How would he know where to go play the Cowboy Blues or the pentatonic minor and tie all these cool things we've been learning together? Remember, if in most cases your first chord, that's your giveaway. That'll pretty much tell you what key you're playing in, unless somebody changes it up a key. Now, I like to a lot of times when I'm playing a solo to step the key up just for the solo and then fall back into the normal key. But typically, if the guy was playing, if your buddy was playing for you a rhythm that started with a D, you'd play your pentatonic minor over the D position. Cowboy Blues to that would just be right here. Right there. Alright, somebody may have 24 frets. I had an old Ibanez that got ripped off, and man, it had 24 frets, and I loved it. I need to get me another one. Anywho, just remember that if the first chord is normally your giveaway to where you would go, and if by chance if you have trouble with that, let's say somebody was playing in the key of D, that's what it would sound like. Use those ears. Let's use those ears. Just come right up the string and find where it sounds right. Tell me, does this sound right? That doesn't sound bad because it's one of the notes in the Cowboy Blues. Remember, or not Cowboy Blues, but Going Country Knot. The first note in Going Country Knot would be right here. You know that. Same thing right here. That's why that note sounds pretty cool. But listen for the note that's dead on. Let me go back to that D. Check this out. There you go. See, that matches. That's where you play your pentatonic. Major scale. We'll get into the majors real soon, and after we get the majors together, man, you're going to really have gobs of stuff to play with. You will not be searching for a place to play on this neck, I promise. And now, with what you have now, you shouldn't really have to be searching too hard. So, anyway, back to it. Straight ahead in reverse. I'm blah 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 blah. I'm going to be giving you that same jam track to play along with. It's in the key of E. That's what we've been working in. So let's just stay there a couple lessons. And we know the key of E just tells us to go right here at the 12th fret, or open, or going country knot. I'm sitting right on top of the pentatonic minor again. Okay, got that. Okay, that in mind. Straight ahead in reverse, you tend to, when you're playing the pentatonic, you either start at the top or you start at the bottom. I want to encourage you to make a mental note of what that little pattern looks like when you're playing the pentatonic minor and jump into the middle of it. It sounds great. Or whatever. You can come up with some cool things. And we're going to do a little series on just licks. I'm going to give you a bunch of really cool licks, and we'll get into that real soon. But what you want to do when you're doing the straight ahead in reverse is actually move up the scale or move down the scale in reverse, or move up the scale going forward. Let me show you what I mean. Typically, if you were going to play that pentatonic minor, you would start off and go like this. That's just the basic. I'm not putting the little half steps in there yet. Okay. What I want you to do is, instead of going in forward motion, notice I'm going. What we want to do is actually go down that scale, but be moving backwards with our fingers, so it'll look like this. Alright, pretty easy. Actually, it's real easy. Watch this. Now, what you want to do, we're going to get into something real soon called alternate picking. And I want you to really practice on that. A lot of people, when they think of alternate picking, they think of just going real fast. You don't have to do that, but you want it to be clean. I would rather see you going clean, doing alternate picking, than getting all sloppy trying to go too fast. The fast will come, I promise you.